If you are moving your email or productivity tools to the cloud, or you're already there, you may not be as protected as you think. I'm Richard Fraser, the CEO of SMX, a New Zealand-based cybersecurity company specializing in email. I'm joined by Jamie Callaghan, our head of product, and we're here to discuss a product called SMX 365, which may help you protect your email in the cloud. Jamie, Australia and New Zealand have some of the highest adoption of cloud computing, email services in the cloud, such as Microsoft 365, which is a wonderful thing. They're incredibly useful. They help us with scale. They help us with productivity. But there are some challenges with security. Are there not?
There certainly are. So first off, it's a cloud platform. It's shared with other people, right? Which is a great thing for scalability and all these things that you mentioned, but you're sharing that risk. All of a sudden, you are part of a much bigger target. And what we see from an email security standpoint is that the bad guys are typically targeting that platform, reverse engineering the platform to ensure that their attacks are getting through, right? And so where in the past, you used to be a small target, very small target on your back because you owned that infrastructure. You know, you were on premise and you can control that. Now you're part of a much bigger target on a much bigger platform.
SMX, we work with Microsoft daily. We have 1,400 customers around the world. A lot of them are on our point products or SMX gateway. What's the advantage of them moving to SMX 365?
I think it comes down to having a suitable product for the cloud. And really this, I'm not going to go into a long story here, but it's around the evolution of the cloud, right? It started with on-premise Exchange, typically, and then you had a gateway that would protect that. That was your email firewall at that time. When the likes of Microsoft and the Google platforms came around, the Exchange Online, that online version of the email platform, the security was very poor, frankly, and the best practice was just to move your gateway in front of that.
Right.
Now, over time, Microsoft has invested billions of dollars on building the security capability of that platform. And it really does not make sense anymore to disable the security on the cloud platform and just rely on that single vendor.
And is that what customers do? They disable one and activate another?
Well, that was commonplace and best practice for a long time. It would say, hey, trust me, I'll sit in front, and frankly, the guys behind are not very good. But now with that investment, as I said, into Microsoft, you can run these in parallel, right? So you can still have the benefits of a gateway alongside the depth and the width of the cloud security.
You mentioned that Microsoft spends billions on security technology. Why does anyone then need SMX 365?
Well, first off, I'm a strong believer in it's best practice to have a multi-vendor approach.
Right.
I believe in multiple layers of security, be it email, web, identity, or whatever that is. Secondly, I feel, and we see, frankly, that there are some soft spots in the Microsoft security. It's typically around regional threats, phishing especially, which impersonate some of our trusted brands here. I'm not going to name them on camera, that would be awful. A lot of them are our customers. But there are impersonations of these regional, these trusted brands where some of the larger cloud platforms like Microsoft, they struggle to detect.
And we can.
We can. I guess one of the benefits of SMX, and certainly SMX 365, is the footprint that we have in New Zealand. So we filter roughly a third of the country's mail flow. We use that coverage and the data to build essentially threat profiles, as you will, that will protect our customers and their users for those regional threats. Yeah.
Can you describe at all how Microsoft 365 and SMX 365 work together?
Yeah, sure. So as far as us and them, we sit in front of them and we stop the vast majority of the bad stuff. The clean mail is passed over to Microsoft for further scanning and analysis, not just on email, because if you think about the Microsoft platform, it's not just an email platform. There's further analysis they will do within, for their other services.
Jamie, clarify for me then the difference between our existing SEG products and SMX 365.
Yeah, sure. So cloud and non-cloud, frankly, is the tagline.
SMX 365 cloud.
Exactly that. If you look at SMX 365, it was designed for the cloud, specifically SMX Microsoft 365. So we developed it with Microsoft to complement the Microsoft 365 platform, right? Where we look at our traditional products and some of our other gateway products. They're designed to live independently of the cloud.
Changing tack for a second, we recently integrated the CertNZ feed into our gateway. So what is the advantage then that data brings to the SMX 365 product?
That actually talks to the advantage of having an additional gateway or product sitting in front of the Microsoft platform is.
Right.
So, it provides us as a provider for security for, roughly a third of the country to bring supplementary capabilities to the platform. In this case, we built integration into CertNZ's phishing feed. And really this was driven to supplement the cloud platform with unique phishing threat detection data, right?
So it localizes our ability to detect local threats?
It does.
Using the New Zealand cert data?
It certainly does. We have multiple commercial engines which still continue to catch the vast majority of bad stuff, but we still have these specialized feeds which are all around targeting regional threats. CertNZ is an example of that.
So you got cloud fit, active defense, localized data intelligence. So how hard is it to upgrade from SMX products to an SMX 365?
It's something that can be done in an hour or two. We have teams of people to support our customers through that process. We have documentation, videos, and all the rest to support that. The majority of the change is done by us, and then we will work with you on what you need to do on your cloud platform on the Microsoft side.
So upgrade to SMX 365. Don't ditch any gateway, because dual gateways work really well.
It does. It works well and we can prove it.
Hey, thanks Jamie. Thanks for your time. It's been an informative chat. Key messages for me are, if you're on the cloud, if you're on Microsoft 365, you need SMX 365. Visit our website or reach out to your SMX account manager.